Hello friends, what's going on? Right, I need to turn my gain up because I'm a little bit further away from you today. So, okay, and also the situation is, okay, let me go to the screen. Ta-da! There are some edges missing, so you'll notice down here there's an edge missing, and up here there's an edge missing, and also you can't see me today. I am here, but in order to fit this massive A2 watercolor paper onto my desk, I can't also have my laptop. My laptop is here. It's like, I can't even have it pointing towards me. It's like, it's facing that way. Hi Georgia! Hello! How are you? Oh my goodness, hi. So this was our draft, by the way, so please no judgment on the draft. Okay, this is the draft. I want to do another draft, and then I want to crack on with the full thing today. Look how big this is. I'm scared. I'm scared. Who is this mysterious voice? I am speaking to you from the beyond. Wait, I would stick my head under, but I don't know. It's just my nose. Wait. Oh my goodness. Happy I can stop by again. Yes, Georgia, I am waiting for the day that I can catch one of your streams again. I have been missing it so much, but it's so good to see you. I went for a little walk to my mum's earlier and I just got home. Oh, it's been so hot, right? I hope you're doing okay. Also, I need you to know that I'm still like looking up at the camera. Even though you guys can't see me, I'm going, oh, there you are. I'm gonna have to do lots of hand wavies today. I hope you're okay. I hope everyone is surviving the heat. What a fantastic nose. Thank you. Thank you. Nose stream. Thank you. Also, let me go back to the beginning and say hello to everyone. Parkerite, hello, welcome in. Congrats on first. Finally. Thank you. It means a lot that you care about being here. That genuinely made me slightly emotional. I was like, oh my god. Hi Adele. Hello, how are you? Welcome in, get your brookies. Moja, thank you for the lurk, I appreciate it. Oh, that's my own pinned message. I decided to make a pinned message today. I also decided to be in the art category today because there's no like face cam and I haven't got a timer even. I just thought you can co-work if you would like to. Where's the box? Here. You can co-work if you wish. But also I feel like I shouldn't maybe say that it's co-working because it's going to be me freaking out about watercolour for today. And that's okay. So plan of action is, I liked this. I've had some thoughts. I have looked at some reference images of bottles and the cap is also red in some reference images. And I was like, oh, that would probably make it look more like bottle if cap was also a different colour. And then also just kind of playing with light. Oh, thank you for the applause. Clap. I thought it would also kind of maybe look more like a bottle in water if I play with the light a little bit more. So line density is something I've been learning about. Apparently if it's further away from you, the line should be less dense. And then about here-ish, which is closer to us, the line should feel thicker, okay? And then also, the bit that's kind of submerged in water should maybe be slightly darker colour. I don't know, maybe just a little bit of shading. We might do some shading, okay? My other thoughts for today. I sounded disappointed. Did I? That was not my intention at all. Hi, I'm actually very excited that you're here. Maybe I just mean it like, sometimes I say it because it's a familiar thing. I'm like, Adele, because it's familiar. I'm sorry if I sounded disappointed. That's the worst. I'm so sorry. Yes, okay. Plan is also to do, I'm thinking that there might actually be a horizon. I might do like a transitionary wash. Look at me. Like, I don't know if that's an official word, but like I might do like a sky transition into water and then let that dry and then do some like swoopy stuff over the top. This is why I want to do another draft, because there are so many like things that I want to see if it works. A pretty sunset, yeah, maybe just a little, like a hint of this orange colour. I hope you can see okay. Is this large enough? I mean, when we get onto this size, it will definitely be large enough because this is basically the entire screen. Like, you're not even seeing the bottom of it, I don't think. Like, You can't even see the bottom of this piece of paper. The bottom is here. Wait, can you see my fingertips? Oh no. Okay, so I'm going to be using this kind of as a reference myself. Also, this was my preferred, this I preferred to this. So this is also a reference. But I'm ready to go on a new piece of paper, and I've also managed to find, it's looking lovely, thank you. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, and you know what, that's okay. I'm enjoying it, it's part of the fun. Okay, I'm just propping up my image for myself so I can look at it. I also was thinking of putting, ooh, the birds. I was also thinking of putting it a little bit higher. So like the bottom of the bottle is like here maybe, type vibe. Oh wait, the bottle is actually off center. I don't know what I'm doing that for. But where would the heron then be? Is this center? Is this about centered? So like here-ish. You know, that heron. You know, yeah, heron. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's such a metaphor for adult life, right? Right? And then it's like sat on bottle. So this is then bottle, right? When we do the real thing, we're going to have to really take our time over this, but I more just want to test techniques and whether they actually make it look more realistic or not. So there's a slight tapering of the bottle, and then it goes back out and round, type vibe. And then there's a cap, right? Oh my god, bottle. Leave a section in the middle for the label. See, vaguely bottle-like. It's okay. I'm going to tell people that it's a bottle. Like, I had to put in the description. I sent off the description last night. Oh, and I've also titled it. I've titled it From Atop the Perch, because it's kind of a play on the fact that a lot of leaders and corporations sit upon their perch, and their perches on plastic for everyone else. So, yes, approximate idea. I don't even know if this is any higher up, actually. Maybe when we do it on A2, there'll be more space. Because it depends whether we actually end up making this any bigger, or whether we keep it the same size on the A2. Does that make sense? Proportion and scale. You know, that sort of thing. Right, water, paintbrushes. Shall I attempt, before I do any of the bird or anything else, shall I attempt to wash? Because then we could maybe let it dry. I really should have gotten new water, but I haven't, and honestly, it's going to be fine. Let me just get myself a little bit more set up here with some tissue in case I need it. So, how to paint a sky. So, maybe we give ourselves an approximate horizon line. Where would my horizon line be? Like here? Does that seem about right for a horizon line? Or is that a bit high? Do you think it should be like middle? Should I make it very like middly? Like there-ish. There's my horizon. Does that feel a little bit high? Maybe it should be more like here. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. Sorry if you can't see my very light pencil sketches, but it's okay. We'll paint it in a second. So, how to paint a horizon? We probably want like a darkish blue going to like an orange, right? We could masking tape the shit out of this. That's the technical term. Do I want an abrupt line though, or do I just want like a wash? Guys, I don't know how to paint. I don't know how to paint. I don't know how to paint anything. Okay, I'm gonna get some orange that I like. Which one was the one I liked? I think it was this one. This is the same colour as the beak that we're doing for the bird. So that probably... The other issue is this is my largest brush. Hi, Firefly! Hello! How are you doing? How's things? This feels like a terrible idea. Screw it. This is what drafts are for. So that everything goes according to plan. you know? Right? Everything goes according to plan. Yes, I know how to paint things. I understand paintings. I watched a bunch of watercolour videos last night, I'm not going to lie, and I don't think they've helped at all, but like, you know what? That's okay. That's fine. Right, see, this is probably already drying, because also I'm doing this on one of the hottest days of the year. Maybe don't do that. That would be my advice if you're actually thinking of painting stuff. Maybe don't, you know, because it would, oh my god, it's already drying. Help! Send help. It's already drying. Oh my god, get water on it now. Why am I doing watercolour on the hottest day of the year? I don't have a choice. I have a deadline. We must protect the environment. Okay, I made a promise to the environment, and I'm going to keep it. We're doing this for Environment Week. For Environment Week. Okay. Sure, this is a gradient. And where's the blue I like? Is it this one? Sorry you can't see my palette. I'm working with all I've got. And this is all I've got. More water. More water. Just put more water. And smudge them together. That's the technical term. Smudging. I'm smudging. There we go. There we go. Fuck it. Sorry. Yeah. Man. If only I knew what I was doing, you know? Does anyone else feel like that? Do you ever feel like you just wish you knew what you were doing? I didn't think about the weather today soaking up the water. Yeah, it's just going to dry super quick. Like, this line is already kind of... Yeah, it's fine. I also, if I had a bigger brush, I'd be able to just go... Shoo! But I don't. So we're working with what we got, and that's okay. Also, the drying time actually should help us, because I want this wash to dry. Also, I am realising I might be getting some of this colour on the paper underneath, so I should maybe change that. Oh, there's been a little bit of things here. Wait, whoa, chat has moved. Thank you for the streak. Thank you for the streak, Dr. Strangelove. How are you? Here, let me type streak. Streak! Woo! Hi, bear. Let's go. Hot as, yes, it is hot as that, Mr. Boos. It is indeed. I went for a walk and sweated off many things. Yes, but I had ice cream and that was nice. I am great. Yesterday I helped deliver a foal. Oh my goodness. The first time I ever saw a birth, it was amazing. There now is a happy stallion called Lyrics. Oh, that's such a cute name in the world. Who is the same size as my dog. That's super cute. Somebody tell me if the music is the music in okay volume, because I feel like I'm a little bit quieter than normal. But that's so sweet. Are you going to keep said foal? Is it foal upon your farm, foal? Oh, I've just dropped water somewhere. I don't want water dropped, because I keep playing with the water pot. Okay. Honestly, could be worse. So now it comes to the section where, oh, thanks for keeping Puddles hydrated in this heat. Also, I did notice actually at the end of the other stream that Puddles is like basically off screen. Sorry, that was not intentional. Oh crap, hang on, I've got a bunch of paint on my brush and I'm just realising this is a terrible idea. I'm going to put my brush down over there so it doesn't roll anywhere with a bunch of paint on it. And I'm going to flip this so that I'm not actually painting onto the watercolour paper, I'm painting onto kind of the plastic surface here. There we go. Okay. I am using slightly too much water because I just like, I am aware that it's going to dry very quickly today. So I'm using probably more than I should, really. But see, look how quickly that's gone. That's, oh my god. Oh my god. I would read, if I've missed messages, tell me what you have had for lunch, or what you are planning to have for lunch, please. and then I'll read it in a second when I can look up from the fact that this is drying. Okay, okay, it's already drying. It's already drying. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is hunky-dory. Everything is perfectly fine. This isn't dry already. No, definitely not. So I'm just mixing in some lighter blue to my darker blue to give a gradient. Oh my god, wow. Artiste. Artiste. Give me a moment, guys. Sorry, this is drying already and I have... Look, it's dried already. It's not even... Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. How am I going to do the bottle? Should I just not... Should I just... Yeah. 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 Just loads of water. Yes. Yes. Oh my god, that line is already dried. Come on. Come on. Why is it hot weather this week? This week. I need to live in a freezer. Does anyone know? Grisola, you were looking into it, right? How to put a refrigerator into your house. Did you find anything? Could you let me know if you found it? Oh, that was a bit too blue. I regretted my life choices very quickly at that moment. I'm putting way too much water on, you can tell, because the way the paper is bending. I really should have this like attached down to something. Okay. I think this is maybe a murky enough blue. Yeah. Sure. Honestly, yeah, I am wondering whether I'd like to leave some of this kind of brushstroke-ness in, whether I've gone a little bit too kind of, I can't tell you how quickly this is drying. This is, like, my brush is drying as I'm using it. This is crazy. This is insanity. Like, I don't know whether it's quite nice to have some kind of brush line marks. You know what I mean? Like, anyway, I don't know. Vibes? Wait, hold up. This kind of is a vibe. This kind of, yeah. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. Oh my god, look at this bleeding that's occurred down here. Because I used too much water, it's kind of like, oh, right. Let me catch up on chat because I had to focus on it not drying. Like, this is already dry. This is insane. A cold banana yogurt. Oh, that sounds so good. My friend had some banoffee ice cream today and I was very jealous. It looked really yummy. Decided against the fan brush. I think we're going to go over the top with the fan brush. But what was bothering me about this was just like the amount of white and the lack of perspective. And so this is draft number 2. I might come back to this as a concept, but the plan is to let this dry and then do the brushing over the top to add some texture and have it look a little bit more like this, where it kind of comes in from kind of a smudginess and then there's a, do you know what I mean? Because I really like this. You have tropical ice cream lolly in the freezer? I do have some ice cream that I'm planning on buying this evening and putting in the freezer because I feel like I need just some supplies, you know? Lyrics will not grow up here, but will grow up here, sorry, but not live forever on our farm. Excuse me. My friend is breeding Shetland ponies. Wow! So he will go to a lovely home once he is about 3 years old. Aw, that sounds fun. Considering moving to Finland, honestly, is Finland part of the Scandinavian countries? I'm so sorry, that's such a dumb question. I need to recap on geography massively. I know where it is. Is it technically part of Scandinavia? I don't know, but I feel like I would love living in like Sweden and Norway and places. Like, I feel like that would really suit me. There's a composer that I know and she's mainly based in Oslo and I'm like, you know what? Vibes. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. Okay, let's switch to a slightly smaller brush. And let's also switch to some of the red that I made the other day. Let's see if I even have to mix up any more of this. I might not have to. I'm just adding ever so slight more bit of red into it though, because I feel like it's not as vibrant as it was the other day. Like it's kind of picked up some other colours. And then I'm going to go in and do the label. Maybe something like that. I'm not sure. And then the idea is that this bit is darker. I don't know how is. Oh, it's bleeding into. Okay, well, look, this is part of the experiment. This is part. Does that? Oh wait, does that kind of look watery because it's bleeding into the background? And then this is the cap, right? Again, the idea is to kind of put more pigment in the bottom, I think. I think that also, like, colour density works alongside line density. I'm not really sure. I kind of like this effect. This might be good. Okay, so if I do like colour like, oh, I dipped into the wrong thing. A colour like this, and then I just kind of like Can someone tell me if that's giving a sense of perspective? I feel like it's not really showing up on camera. Maybe I need to make it. And then if I just take some of the really dark paint and I just like blotch it in at the bottom or something. I don't know, and let it kind of bleed up. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I'm not even looking at a reference image right now, which is maybe a bad idea, but hey, why not? You know, why not? And I'm just going to try and encourage it to bleed into here, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now the other part of this plan is to try and leave the top of the bottle kind of a little bit almost like there's a shiny line. And I really don't know if this is going to work. But hypothetically, in my head, it works. Sorry, I've realised I've missed a few messages. Hang on, bear with. Sorry, I was looking at my painting. So if I do like a kind of just trust process. I'm not sure actually, but maybe this needs to be lighter. Like, yeah, do you know? Wait, does that... Wait. Just wait. It kind of looks 3D. Guys, does it... It kind of. Okay, for reference, this is the before. This is the after. I think that's progress. I think, look, I'm not going to suddenly turn into an artiste overnight. But that is rather exciting. The note you just hit, I'm so sorry. I can hit very, very high notes, and I do not have any singing training. Piccolo flute. A part of the Nordics, but not quite. Oh yes, Nordics. Ooh, the painting's gonna fall. Please don't fall. Guys, this might have to be the final. This might have to be the final version. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, breathe. Nordics, but not quite Scandinavia. A lot of us Scandies, Denmark. Oh, Denmark! Of course. Still consider them almost family though. Scandinavia is Denmark, Sweden and Norway. That's the one I was missing. I knew there was one. Nordics are Scandinavia, Finland and Iceland. I see. Dragooby, hello. Yes, that's definitely 3D. Do you think it's kind of giving 3D? Is it kind of giving 3D? Turns out, if you read one tweet about line density, it will change your life. I'm genuinely not joking, it was a tweet I saw. Not with that attitude. Breathe, just think about the worm farm. Okay, problem is now I have to somehow paint a heron. And this has been going really well so far. So, yeah. I'm not quite sure I've sketched this as well as I had done before. So I might like re-sketch the shape a little bit and get a bit of a better shape. I'm a painting now. She waved at it and said my name. Yeah, all you need is a name and a description and you're technically a painting. That's how it works, obviously. Okay, guys, this might have to be the final version. I'm not gonna lie. Can you remember everything that I've done so far? Can you try and remember? Also, this I really like. This little like brush stroke around. I want to try and get that maybe more here. I don't know, but it's nice that it kind of comes up and touches the bottle. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. I'm having fun. Okay. How to paint. Hang on, I need to lean over so you might see the top of my head. I don't know. Either that or you're just going to see my tits. Oh well. What came first? The head or the tits? Great question. Okay, so no comments, but I can make that joke, okay? I can make that joke. Okay, so bird do bird shape things. Bird. Okay, so leg is like this high maybe. And then it kind of has a belly shape here. And then, oh, there's an ad break starting soon. How exciting. I've always wanted one of those. And then it kind of like comes up. This is definitely, I think, larger than the other one I've done. It's like a teardrop shape, right? You can't go wrong with a teardrop shape. And then the head is kind of like tucked into the body a little bit, right? Because there was this whole kind of like neck situation thing. And then there was the long pointy beak moment. You know? Let me see if I can get that a bit pointier. Yeah. And then when it comes to the head as well, I just want slightly less sketchy lines. I just kind of want something that gives me a shape. Hi, Train! Train! What happened? Grisola, you didn't have to. I hope you're well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Is it because I made a comment about the ads? Be honest. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, as ever, if you want anything custom for the board, you can have whatever you want. The jellyfish board isn't visible right now because of this angle. But yeah. It's okay. You know what it is? It's the body is not quite as upright as it was before. But oh my god, what the heck? So generous. Thank you so much. It's kind of like more like teardroppy this way, if that makes sense. I don't know if I've still got the angle wrong. Hang on. I'm just not completely convinced on this. Bear with. Bear with. Okay, let's work with that and see what happens. Grizola, thank you for gifting a sub to Georgia. That's very kind. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Puddles, are you going to do anything about that? Puddles, what's going on? I didn't hear you do a celebration, bro. Okay, I'm going to use a slightly finer brush for this. Thank you so much. What the heck? What the heck? Okay. Okay, if I have slightly less water on my brush, then I should be able to do the eye. Kind of shape. And then the heron. Aww, I'm so glad. Okay, how's it looking? Does it look like a bird? Is it vaguely giving bird? Also, I saw somebody use their fan brush on the side, and I might just try that for the beak. I don't know if I'm, oh god, I don't know if I'm skilled enough for this. Oh, oh, there's too much water, I think. I don't think I dabbed off enough water. That was the issue. Sure, if it dries, it might be okay. And then the issue is this needs to dry so that I can do the other details. I see a bird! Yay! Guys, why am I actually like really proud of this? I don't know. I wasn't expecting this bit. Like, particularly when I'm looking on the screen and I'm not just looking here in person. The screen is definitely giving it just kind of more of a like, I don't know. Turns out this little like, I was like, trust the process. This highlight line. Oh, you know, I had an idea actually. What if, and this might not be a good idea, but I don't know. What if I just made this ever so slightly orange? So it, or yellow. I don't know, whatever you want to call this. So like, should we give the heron a name? Yeah. I think we mentioned this yesterday and we never came up with one. You are welcome to. If we gave it an ever so, and I mean like genuinely like you probably won't even see on camera, kind of subtle, but if we give it like a slight yellow tinge, it might look more like it's reflecting the light from up here. Let me see if I can manage that. I don't know. Okay, can you even see that? I can see that in person, but okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna, no more. No, just little touch. I don't know, can you see it? Ooh! Drops painting. Can you see the very subtle yellow that I've added? It's way more obvious in person, I think. Ever so slightly. Okay, I don't think it needs any more. Let's leave it. I don't want to overdo it. I saw somebody talk about how they can overdo watercolor, and I was like, yeah, honestly, I believe it. I think that's the case. Have I missed a message? No. Have I caught up? Was I talking about something? Was I in the middle of something and then I got distracted? I'm not sure. Also, this ironically isn't drying. I need it to dry so I can do the feathers. The only thing I am thinking, right, is I love this texture, but is it going to be too much? Like, is it going to take away from... Hype train completed. Thank you so much. Oh, I got a chest. Thank you so much. I got down bad. Is that what that emote is called? Incredible. Incredible. Choo choo. I don't know if it's going to be too much. Like, I don't know whether to just add it like super subtly. Like if I take my fan brush, where is it? This one. And I do like, if I dip into the darker colour and I just do like that sort of thing, right? And then maybe if I add like a little bit of water over here and just kind of like smush it a little. And then maybe blend that gradient a little bit. Yeah, like I think some texture, but not loads, I think is going to be the solution here. We liked the texture, but if you just make the whole thing textured, I think it's going to be too much. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's actually really quite nice. Because also, I saw somebody talking about the fan brush. I watched a video on fan brushes, and they said that it can very easily look like a brush. And I know what they mean. Do you know what, like, I know what they mean. Elena doesn't have the shortest attention span. Oh, a squirrel! Yeah. I actually have an inside joke about squirrels with my friends, where there was this one time we were at this park, and there was a squirrel that was like climbing this tree in front of us, and it was like really going for it, right? And it stops midway up the tree with like its legs splayed to hold itself to the tree. And I think I turned to my friend and was like, wow, that squirrel has really got its legs spread akimbo, which is like such a, is that a British saying, right? To be spread akimbo? Or and so now whenever we pass a squirrel, I will message the group chat saying, I've just seen spread akimbo. So we've like named all squirrels spread akimbo. I can't explain it anything better than that. I'm sorry, that's all I've got. But yeah, there you go. What inside jokes do you have with your friends that make absolutely no sense to anyone else? Would love to know. Okay, I'm just trying to see if I can like maybe do some here. I tell you something, this is subtle, but it looks like I know what I'm doing. I need, like, okay, just trust the process. And I'm telling you, it looks like I know what I'm doing. It really does. If squirrels are akimbo, what animal is spread peanut butter? I don't know, what are other animals that can open their legs wide and grab trees? Yo, this is kind of cooking. It almost feels darker over there than it does here. Like there's almost like, I don't know, it's almost white here, it feels like. I am genuinely quite proud of this. See, this is why we do drafts. Because it helps us get to where we need to be, you know? Test out things, see if we like them, or if we don't, you know? That's helped, right? A little bit of texture. It's not too much, it's just a little bit. It's just a little bit. Oh, do you see? The inside joke thing, I have played quite a few obscure indie and heavy bands as a session or touring musician, so every time someone says a random combination of words that kind of sounds like it could be a band name, my friends will always say, didn't Booth once play bass for Black Monster Machine? That's great. Oh my god, I might have to introduce that inside joke to my friends. That's great. Is it another draft or are you painting the real thing? This is another draft, I think. Even though I actually really quite like this. I think this is another draft. I'm tempted for the sun. I've just had an idea. To maybe try doing lines that kind of come out from like the centre. But I don't know if like, oh, that's a bit too... Like, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I got black in it, or blue. Okay, how to do watercolours. How to be human. How to exist. Okay. Do you kind of see what I mean? Whereas like this is from the edges. Whereas this is like from the centre. A little, just a little. I don't know. Can you even see it? Is this too subtle? Is this too subtle to be picked up on camera? I might need to be a bit more confident with it. Let me see. See, that hasn't really given me the lines. It's just kind of given me a darker colour. Maybe I had too much water on my brush for the lines to be kind of distinct. There's the lines. But you see, that feels too dark now. But then maybe I go back in with some water and I just kind of smudge this. I don't know. Maybe that's all it needs. A little bit of like... a little bit of smudging, you know? Yeah, I don't even know if you can see this. I can see it, but I'm not sure. I think I don't particularly like the way I've gone slightly upwards with these. These feel like they should be more kind of... There's already water here, so it's not going to... it's just going to kind of smudge. But I like the way it goes horizontal. That's my preference, I think, is the horizontal ones. Yeah. Kind of. I feel like I need more of the brush strokes that were like here, when we do it in the final thing. But yeah, I think that might be all that we really need to add. I might go in with the brush and be really brave and do some darker lines down here at the bottom. That didn't really work. This was this was still wet over here. Okay. All right. Sure thing. What about this side? Yeah. 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 I like that. I like that that's a little bit darker. And then I'm just going to ever so slightly smudge the beginning of that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Now the thing with watercolour, right, is that it very much looks good when you build colour. So without wanting to make it look overworked, I'm wondering if I use the side of the brush to just kind of like add some more distinct, that feels like I went too heavy with it. Do you know what I mean? Does... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sure, why not? Why the heck not? This is a very strange angle for painting, but it's working for me, so I'm running with it. Do you know? Yeah. You just need to add stuff. Add stuff is the solution. Adding things is the plan. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of whatever this blue is and see if I can just kind of... Oh! Maybe that's... Okay, wait, hang on. I regret my choices. I was just going to add kind of like... Oh! I don't know what I'm doing. Just some kind of like... under the bottle type thing. Sure. Because like, I feel like it would be darker where maybe there might be a slight shadow or something. Do you know, like, what I mean? I feel like there would be maybe a shadow. Mayhaps. Why is there yellow? Oh my god, why is there yellow? Why is there yellow? Why is there yellow? Why is there yellow? I didn't add yellow. Oh, I must have accidentally tapped it. That'll be why. You know? Sure. Hey, that's painting. Okay, I don't know if this is completely dry yet, but I want to add some more detail to it. So let's go in with a very, very, very light wash of colour. Yeah. And I don't know, maybe there would be like an ever so slightly darker section around like maybe the wing shape or something, like just like that. And then maybe there would be I should look at my reference image really. Maybe there would be a darker kind of tinge around this bit. Or, you know, something like that, you know? Sort of thing? Sort of? Wait, why does this line look so effective? Like that actually does kind of look like a wing moment. I need to check back on the reference image, to be honest. And then I just put my brush down, that's not helpful. Which one is it? This one. I'm going to use the dark colour directly from the pan to give myself a leg. Ooh, I can't draw a straight line. Yeah? No? Help? Help? Can you see my nose? No, I'm not even, I feel like I'm leaning over it. You guys are honestly getting a better view than I am, because I'm looking at this from like the side, and I feel like that's not where you're supposed to paint. You're supposed to paint from the top. Hi, love. Hello. Hello. I don't know which way to wave to you. Hello. How are you? This is fun. Yay. Okay, so essentially, plan of action is I liked these brush strokes and I want them more here, so it doesn't feel as like halo-y. But then the rest of it is like kind of cool. And I don't know if you can see some of this detail on the water. Like, I really like that. It looks detailed. And there's some nice texture here as well. Yeah. Ooh. The sky. Like, do I just leave the sky as it is? Do you think if it was like more brush strokey, it would be okay? It's looking great. Thank you. The art looks fab. I think it's definitely like, this was draft 1, right? Draft 1, draft 2. I mean, they're a different vibe, but I feel like I prefer this. And that's okay. Maybe I can do another painting with this. And I liked this as, this is going to be the program of my recital. Okay, guys, I don't want to be that person. Is it time to try it on this? I'm so scared. It's not even like I paid for this paper. I bought this myself. But this was paid for by the college because they wanted us to have a budget for the exhibition, and I spent all of it on this paper. I have 12 sheets. Realistically, I'm not going to screw up 12 sheets, right? Also, I like that on the back of this is my other draft that we really didn't like. Oh my god. Okay. Help. I'm scared. Okay. Okay. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Trust yourself, it's going to be fine. Okay, if I tell myself it's a draft, maybe it'll be okay. 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 I'm going to put this over here so that I can look at it as a reference image. It's also still slightly drying, so this might ruin everything that's brushing up against. But hopefully it's okay over there. Okay. Okay. The first 11 are drafts. Yeah, okay. Let me just ever so slightly clean up. Oh no, this is already dried. Okay, that's fine. See, this is why I work on top of something. Okay, bye-bye. Watercolour paper. Oh, that's the other thing. I've never actually used this watercolour paper before, so it might actually turn out that I hate this watercolour paper, and in which case, we are definitely using this. Because I actually, not spawn, but I've actually really enjoyed using this. And I don't think it's got animal product. This has definitely not got animal product. This is only 30% cotton? I would not have believed you. This is 100% cotton. Acid-free cold press, £140. Okay. Where can I put this? I might just put this down here. Okay. Oh! Don't knock your palette, 101. Okay. 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 Let me figure out how to open this. Hang on. It's so big. I don't think this does the scale like justice. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. Telling yourself that the real thing is a draft is a top tier brain hack. Okay. Oh my god. This is a draft. Fuck. Okay. So, first scale. This is what we're working with. So this is double the size, I believe. Yeah. So this is double, it's double the size. If you're curious. So let me think about how big I want to make everything. This paper feels very similar. So I think it's going to be fine. Right. I might need to stand up a little bit. I might have to stand up and like look at this from above. Oh, you can see my shadow. Woo! Wee! Okay. So like middle is like here, right? Your perspective is also slightly off. We're also the same height right now. Hello. Okay. So the heron is like pretty central. And the horizon line is pretty central. So the horizon line is like here. Like here-ish. Okay. That looks a little high. We'll deal with it in a second. Okay. And then the bird is like middle-y. Right? Hypothetical bird. Can you even see it? Hypothetical bird. And then hypothetical bottle. Did I draw the bird too big? No, it's about right. Okay. And then like a leg. And then like maybe a bit longer. And then like, maybe not. Guys, I'm thinking, okay, do you see any of this? A few lines, yeah. Okay. The bottle is like not very far away from the edge of the paper. That concerns me. Because I feel like it wasn't like that before. So I don't know if I've scaled up too much. Let me just like approximate a bird for a second. I might need to go back to my reference image because I'm just keep referencing the previous draft, and that's eventually, it's going to be like, what's the game where you, I think it's changed names now, but as a kid, the game where you'd whisper a phrase to a friend and then they'd whisper it to the next friend and then they'd whisper it to the next friend, and by the time you got to the end it was a different phrase. That's what my reference is doing. Like it feels like it keeps going too slanted. I am worried about these pencil lines showing through on the final thing if I get it wrong too many times, but I'm trying to be as light as possible. Yeah, Mr. Boots. I believe it's changed names because it like originally had like a racist or something background, I believe. Like I don't think it, like as a kid I didn't have any idea, but I think they've kind of changed it to be something else. I think telephone is the PC name. Ah, I mean that makes more sense, right? because whatever they were referring to, I didn't get it anyway. And that's probably for the best. I feel like the beak gets longer every time. Okay, I feel like the bottle is too big. And I'm not really sure how to fix this. I feel like the solution is that like I just do it the same like scale that I have been doing it, because yeah, but I'm also like a bit nervous that this isn't gonna ever fully like rub out. And I've done a full sketch, but it seems to be coming off pretty well. I think this is how you use these rubbers. Like you try not to damage the paper too much. I don't know. I don't really know. It's not that it was bad, it just didn't feel right. You know? Okay, there we go. So, I can still see it, but hey, this is a draft, it's fine. So the bottle is like this, right? Type situation. Yeah? Opinions? Bottle? Does it look like bottle? Cool. So I think we're just going to go for a smaller perspective on larger things. So let me just look at this from above real quick. Honestly, that seems about right. It really does. I think it will give the scale well. I want to see if I can try and get rid of more of these pencil markings, because I definitely sketched it like too large to begin with. This is a draft. This is just a draft. I've got a week until this is due. Well, I've got like 6 days, but that's like basically a week. You know? So, it's going to be fine. Oh, sorry, have I not? Wait, I've just realised I haven't been reading chat. I'm still chatting. I'm still waffling away. I'm just like waffling to myself. It's a game of telephone. Ah, yeah, okay, so you know it's the same thing. Afraid I might have dated myself. It's fine. That's what we called it at school as well. It's good that times have changed. I'm glad it has a new name. Are there gulls in your room? Yeah, I don't know whether somebody is like put down food or something nearby, but there's not usually this many. Even they are like, damn, look at that heron over there. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so shall we do the oh, thank you for the streak, Fala. Oh my goodness, I appreciate it. Here you go. Here's your bear streaking. Woo. So if you thought it was hard enough to get a gradient on that other painting when it was like when it's raining, when it's so hot, imagine what it's gonna be like on this. Oh wait, also I need to plot in my my horizon line. I think it's about like here-ish. Oh, that's pretty much like bang on where I had it. Okay, yeah. It's like pretty much where I had it. I don't know, is this something that artists do? It's only approximate anyway, you know? I'm just trying to look at it from above and make sure that feels about right. Yeah. Okay. Also, just out of curiosity, what are you guys up to? Like, do you have me on in the background whilst you're like working on something or cooking or eating or like, Or are you watching? Like, I'm just curious, because this isn't a co-working stream, so I don't know, you don't have to say, but I'm just genuinely like wondering. Because I feel like whenever I put on like art streams, I'm usually like maybe typing on an essay or like working on something like that. Also, yeah, sorry about my shadow. I don't think it's really, like, it kind of helps, I think, sometimes. Okay, I'm scared. So we want to do, what did I do first? Did I do the yellow first? I think I did, right? Oh, you know what? You know what it might be worth doing? It might be worth doing just clearing a section of my palette real quick. So I'm just going to grab some water and clear up a section of my palette so I have more space to work. Yeah. Because I don't really have a spot for the yellow right now. And that's been getting tricky. So now I do. There we go. Cool. So biggest brush I have is a size 10. Oh, also these brushes are not sable brushes as far as I'm aware. So that also, like, I wanted to make sure the work was being done with colours that weren't toxic and that weren't using animal products. Because otherwise, what do you mean it's for the environment? You know? What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay. I feel like I should read chat before I start putting down this gradient, because then I'm going to have to lock in for the next, like, 5 minutes. Public holiday here. Oh yeah, it's the bank holiday, isn't it? I genuinely, all of the bank holidays in May are completely useless to me because I have just had to work through them all. Like, could they come at another point in the year when I actually can take time off? You just got back from the gym. It's still like 30 Celsius. Yeah, I think it's still 30 here as well. Or like around that. I don't know. The UK is just like about 30 degrees today. I am playing Paralives. It came out today. I don't know if you've heard of it. I haven't. Is it on PC? I hope it will be a replacement for The Sims for me. Yeah, because The Sims is like being taken over by EA and stuff, right? And not EA, some kind of bad company thing, situation. Working on a book. Wow. Soaking up the sun and wishing for a draft. Cat is also so not having the heat. Or isn't there a trick for cooling cats down? Is it that you just give them like a slightly wet blanket or something? I think. Helps them stay cool. I'm struggling through a killer Sudoku. Oh my goodness, I love a Sudoku. Is it Sudoku? Sudoku? Probably neither. I got really into Sudoku at the beginning of this year and I want to get back into it because I was like learning all of the strategies like X-wing and Y-wing and stuff. Literally streaking just a moment ago, throw water on them. Throw water on your cat. You heard it here first. No, I'm sorry. Please don't do that. Right. Everybody panic. Everybody panic. There is officially water on the page. Okay, first impressions of this paper. It feels smoother than the other one. And I don't know how I feel about that, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, so holy shit. Everyone panic. Everybody panic. Babadoo-ba-dabadoo, babadoo-ba-da-ba. Oh, I was meant to do the brush. Wait, freak. I was meant to do more brushstroke situations, right? Where I'm kind of more like, yeah, that was the plan, right? Yeah, it's drying. It's drying. Okay, oh my god, it's drying. Oh my god, I've splashed water. What's my next colour? Shit, what was my next colour? Cerulean? I think I mixed some cerulean into my orange. Oh my god, I did not prep this. Holy crap. Add water, go. Add water and go. That needs more blue for sure. Ah! Holy shit. Oh, I'm so glad this is a draft. You know? This makes me so glad this is a draft. Because, yeah, what the heck? Okay, that looks better. That's more of the colour I was after. Something where you add blue and it gives you a bit more of a green. This music feels perfect for this. It's like ever so slightly Mario Kart-esque. Okay, and then we need to go into the darker blue vibes, but still keeping it like light. Add water. Oh my god, I've dropped water on the page. Add water and blend. And blend. Oh my god. Oh my god, I wish I had a bigger brush. Gotta go fast. Somebody, I should have put on the Mario Kart music. This would have been perfect for this. Remind me, and I'll do it in a second once I've done this top section. Just applying liberal amounts of water right now. Liberal amounts. Liberation. Oh, I need to stand up. I need an easel. Grisola. we're gonna have to genuinely start like a sub goal for an easel. I don't know where I would put it though. There's genuinely not space in this room. I genuinely have no space at all. Oh, that's quite dark. Okay, add water because this is already dry. And I need it to blend somehow. Okay, oh my god. Okay, sure. Sure. Okay. Okay, right, let me read what you guys were saying. Ordered a binary Sudoku type book. There are 10 kinds of people in the world, those that understand binary and those that don't. Isn't that a 0 and a 1 reference? Yes. Oh yeah, there are 10 kinds of people. I'm with you. Because 10 is 2. Very funny. I like it. Keep calm. Keep calm and keep calm. Gotta go faster. Is that Sonic? I actually don't know where that reference is from. Is there like lo-fi Mario Kart music? Does that exist? And is it not AI? Please. Hang on, I'm trying to find this. I feel like somebody must have done it. This is exactly what I needed. I'm gonna put it on loop. Thank you for the group hydrate. I'm gonna take a sip. I feel like maybe somebody's done a better version of this. Lo-fi Mario Kart. Oh yeah. Okay, I've put this on loop. We're gonna do the next section. There's water on the page. No, don't do that to me. Okay, so we start from the bottom as normal and we're going to work our way up, but we're going to start with dark and then move into kind of a more cerulean blue. Okay, I've got this. So where's my big brush? Did puddles get their treats? Did that happen? Okay. Let me get some paint. Okay, this is a lot. This is a lot. But sure, why not? The problem is we then have to immediately go into painting the bottle, right, before this dries, because that's how we managed to get that bleed before into the colours. Oh my god. Oh. No, I've just painted on the side of the camp. Okay, okay, it's fine. Nobody panic. It's already drying. Panic. It's already, oh my god, that line had already dried. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's that reference? What's that TikTok? Someone help. Okay. How quickly do I go into cerulean blue? I'm gonna add some already. Fuck it. Add that cerulean. Get that blue. Yeah, get it. Get it. Help. 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 Add water. Add water. Add water. Help. This looks the same colour. I added cerulean, I swear. It looks the same colour. Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is absolutely fine. Add water. Just add a bunch of water. And just, yeah. Yes. Yes. What else would I do right now? Except add just a bunch of water. Yeah. It will make it textured. It's giving texture. It's giving, okay, thank you. Thanks. Okay. Look at the texture down here. I did not plan any of this. This is going crazy. Maybe I've added too much. I don't know. Screw it. Why not? Okay. A bit more cerulean. A bit more cerulean. And then pray for me. You know? Because we're going to start doing the kind of brushstroke look. Yeah. That's it. That's the brushstroke look. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly what I was after. Okay, and then it needs to go up to like pretty much just cerulean up here. Right? Like really kind of quite blue. And then just like almost, maybe a bit more. Yeah, like, yeah. Water. How's it going? How are you guys? How's things? Are we okay? Are we alright? Okay. I haven't done the other side, and you want to know what the problem is about that? It will have dried. It's going to have dried. Pray. Just go over the top. It doesn't matter. Just go back over the top of it. Add cerulean. Add cerulean. And just add water. Add water. Add water. Make paintbrush strokes. Do stuff. I'm going to stand up. This feels like a standing up activity. This feels like, that's it. Yeah, okay. Sure. Nobody move. Everyone's fine. This is totally normal Monday activities. Okay. That's it. Yeah, okay. Sure. Cerulean. Save me. Help. Yes. Yeah, water. More water. Like, so much more water. Oh my god, there's a drop there. No, oh my god. Okay, fine, screw it. It's fine. It's a draft. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore. My life is meaningless. I'm sorry, I'm joking. I'm joking. don't have a mental breakdown whilst doing watercolour, please. That's not, I wouldn't approve that. Add more cerulean. And then, that's it. And then, sure. Oh my god, there's just like a big splotch here. That was not part of my plan. Wow. Well, this is very textured, is my initial impression. Also, is this drying? Oh my god, is this drying? Because we need to get the red in it. Quick. Oh my god, I have to remix the red. Because I have to remix the red. I'm remixing. She's remixing. Oh my god, what colour was the red again? How did I make that? Okay, it kind of looked like this, I think. Yeah, okay. It kind of looked like this. That's too much brown, I think. That's okay, more red, add more red. Yeah, okay, I think it kind of looked like this. Is this too dark? Is that the right red? Okay, actually I think that's fine. I actually think that's fine. Okay, is it gonna, oh my god, it's dried. Okay. Okay. Keep painting and then we'll deal with this in a second. Okay. Okay. I don't like this. I don't like how I just did that. That's an Elena doesn't like it. That's a, okay. So what I actually want to do is remix some of this colour and just reapply. There we go. Okay, right. So now, but then I need to blend this in somehow. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'm focusing on many things at once. Okay, that's red and I don't like it. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I need to fix this. Okay. Yeah, okay. This is fixable. Sure. Like this. This is how we're going to fix this. Right. Yeah. Okay. That's how we're going to do this. Then we're going to take the red and go in with how did I do that before? Did I just have less water? Is it that the paper's too wet? Let me just add a bunch of pigment here. Sure. I think we might just go back over that bit in a bit. Okay, so the other thing that I'm going to do is take the blue that we made. Yes, okay, I can slightly, for the red reflection, yeah, and we almost didn't have it because the paper's been drying so quickly. So, okay, I think I need that darker, but like I can just add more pigment to it, it's fine. Okay. This is really tricky. Oh, did I not do one there? Oh well. Why not? Now it has one. Okay. Sure. Right? Okay. That just has to work. There isn't another solution. Okay. We have to trust the process. Okay, can I breathe yet? I haven't talked in so long. Okay, less water on the brush. That still feels like too much water on my brush. You know? I don't know what's going on. Maybe I've mixed up a paint colour that's just... You know? Okay, I need to let this dry, I think, and not overwork it. Because then we'll go back in and we'll add that section. It will be fine. It will be. And also, this is a draft. this is a draft. It's fine. Oh my god, all of this like bleeding and stuff because I had to add so much water just to keep it like awake and active. Like there's some of this, can you see the way it's kind of gone into kind of bloom shapes? Yeah, okay. Everything's fine. It's gonna be fine. This is trusting the process. Okay, so this bit, my concern is that I added way too much water and it's kind of just gone a bit fluff. So what I'm thinking of doing is letting that really dry down, like absolutely to nothing, so that it's completely dry, and then going back in and adding some detail, as in just making it look like brush strokes, because at the moment it's a bit flip. Let me catch up with chat. Okay. When is our dinner served? Yaz, is that a reference to 8? FYI, Elena, Kick the PJs playing Paralives, and I'm missing it. Guys, go watch Kick the PJ. I'll catch up on the VOD later. Grizola, thank you for the large thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Cerulean, go. Get up, stand up. Wait, yeah, I know that song. Wait, hang on. That's not how it goes, though. I don't know how it goes. Thread in it. Thread in it. What bottle is it going to be? It's loosely based on a Coca-Cola bottle, but like, I'm not legally saying that it's a Coca-Cola bottle. Do you know what I mean? It's just a bottle with a red label. Big Bush, yeah, down for the red. Oh yeah, I read that bit. You're down for the red reflection. That's cool. It's just a draft, don't worry about it. Elena, I feel like that. Hi, Lilo. Hi, Lilo, how are you? It's so good to see you. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness, so much to do, so little time to do it. Okay, I'm going to switch to I'm nervous to do the heron. I feel like I haven't mapped it out well enough. I'm going to look at my reference image on my computer. Okay. So there's definitely like this teardrop shape, but it's almost like the shoulder comes up a little bit more and the head tucks in. But this overall feels like the right shape, but it could maybe be a bit like broader potentially. Like it could have a bit more belly. And then when this side comes up, it almost comes up higher and then curves in. And then that's kind of like the neck. The neck is like here. And it kind of loops into the head, if that makes any sense. And then the head is kind of like, I'm trying not to touch this because it's still a little wet. The head has got like some feathers on it, like that sort of thing. And then the beak, this is like a darker patch. And then the beak comes like out from here. And it's definitely not so quite so far out. Maybe like that sort of thing. So yeah, maybe that's not quite long enough. You know what I mean? And then the kind of the black shape of the wing is like here. And then there's also just like a little bit of black here. And then there's like kind of a darkness here. And a little bit here. Okay. I'm just gonna like ever so slightly rub it out so the pencil markings are not quite as strong. I've just put a pencil marking over the top of my watercolour. Okay, breathe. Doing good. What about you? Yes, I am good. I'm having a great time. As much as May has been completely chaotic, I think somebody said the other day on stream, like, you know, but is it good work? Yes. Like, do I wish I could be here more? Yes. Do I wish I could be doing other things more? Yes. Am I still having like the best time ever? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go in with my smallest brush and yeah, give this heron some life. I might also just look at my initial drawing. This was my initial. Okay. Yeah, see, that's got more of it to like to there. Yeah, like I just don't know whether to feel a bit more like the head. Yeah, that feels better. Okay, I'm very nervous about this, so I'm gonna make my brush really quite dry and I'm gonna go into the colour, dab it off quite a lot, and then just see if I can do the eye first. Or this kind of like black streak, right? That's kind of what it's like. It's like it sprays out a little bit. Sure. It might be a little bit thicker than that. Sure. And then there's this, which is like the wing. And then there's like this bit. And then there's also like this bit. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to add darker into it. Oh, hello. I didn't quite mean that brush stroke. I feel like having control of the brush is like something I'm, yeah, not perhaps the most proficient in, like how to hold a brush so that it gives you the control that you want. But yeah. You got 4 yeses. I'm gonna grab some acrylic paint. Ooh, what do you think you're gonna paint? Lilo is very, very good at art things. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can do the kind of thing in here where we leave a line as well. So let me just get like a very, very pale colour. And then also make sure my brush isn't too wet. Is that about right? Like, I don't know, I feel like if my brush is dry, it almost gives the illusion of plastic. You know, it's not like it's filling in the lines perfectly. It gives more of a like, you know? Kind of look where... Okay, I'm going to make it slightly darker down here at the bottom as well. Have I still got Mario Kart looping? Oh my god, guys, have I still got Mario Kart looping? I've just realised. Have we been listening to it this whole time? I'm so sorry. I totally just zoned out to the Mario Kart. I'm so sorry. Looping songs equals good focus. I know I do that all the time, but oh my god, that's quite funny. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can make the red look any better. I'm a bit worried that it might just look worse, but I don't like it as much as the other painting, but like, whatever, you know, whatevs. Sure. I feel like there could be a little bit more of a shadow, like under here. Sure. Yeah. And then I'm gonna add you know, we did the yellow before and we did it like super subtly. I'm gonna do the same. Where there's just like a slight tinge that it's been reflected. That it's like sunlight reflecting off the bottle. Seagull yelling, don't forget the beak! Don't forget the beak. Okay, thank you for the reminder to put the beak in. I once painted a fence. I put it in the abstract category. You know, that reminds me, I still really want to play Observation Duty on stream one day. I genuinely love that game and I feel like I would really enjoy it. Like, I love watching people play it, and like I've played it like where people have done it on stream before. Do you know Micah? M-A-I-C-K, Micah? M-A-I-C-A. I don't know whether this is the right brush for the beak. I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to go for a different one. And it was so much fun. I really want to do that. So I need to find the time. And then then we can do it. You know? Okay. Sorry about the top of my head. Finally got the colours, yay! Time for painting time. Honestly, this totally could be worse. Definitely. Okay, how dry is this? Almost, so we could probably go in and do some touches to the head. And the body. I'm just not completely convinced about this like neck area really. I don't want to ruin any of the paint that I've put on. But I just think some clearer pencil lines help when you add the watercolour over the top. Let me look at my reference. Yeah, I think that's probably better. And then just have it maybe come out a little bit wider, I think. It's just not quite wide enough, I think. That feels more. Is that too wide? Let me look at it from above. Actually, that does kind of feel a bit wide. But I've already put this line in here, so we might just have to run with it. Otherwise it will look a bit strange. Sure, that seems better. And then we'll also make sure there's like a kind of darkish streak here for the wing. The kind of wing shape that's kind of getting tucked under like this sort of thing. And then, yeah, okay. Cool, so if I go in with my 6 round brush, also I might just make these pencil lines a little bit less, because even though I've just drawn them in, because I'm using a sketching pencil, they're a bit darker than the other pencil I was using, so there we go. Okay, so we're going to go in with 6 and we're going to dry the brush off loads, and then I'm just going to get like the colour and just go in, maybe actually let's just add some water to this. Okay, cool, and then dry it off and then just go in with like super little amount. Okay, and how are they're kind of coming out to like here-ish, like that. That's kind of how the feathers are kind of falling, kind of around the neck and then over the back, kind of maybe a little bit outwards at the back, and then down. Yeah, like that, I think. Then just put more in here. I haven't even had to go back in for more stuff on my brush, that's crazy. And then just like a little bit this way on the face, like that's picked up some of the darker colour I fear. Sure, why not? And then what I think I did was I kind of like outlined the head a little bit, like I kind of just went round. Yeah, just kind of gave some more shape to it, and then shape to the wing as well, like just make this a little bit darker. And then the back tends to be a little bit darker as well. Let me catch up on chat, sorry. Forgetting so much stuff, now I'm actually here. Oh, forgetting what sort of thing? Like, sorry, you said you were grabbing acrylics, right? Captain, hello, welcome in. How are you? Hello. Okay, let me draw the leg in whilst I'm still here. Let me get the 6. So I need this colour, and then I might need to lean over, so bear with. And then let me look at my reference. It goes like, yeah, it kind of splays out over it. And they've got quite long toes. Okay, that needs to be darker. Okay. Yay! Yay! How have I done? Did we do okay? Okay, so final step is to add some of the wave texture. So we're going to get our fan brush and another tissue because I'm running out of tissues that aren't completely soaked through. And let's add some texture. So like from this side. Actually, before we add texture, we could just add some more depth to this bottom section. But maybe let's do, ooh, that could have been my phone nearly just fallen over. But it hasn't, so let me just, do that, and then maybe like the other side a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with the water and just kind of blend this beginning-y bit out a little. Yeah, like that. So it doesn't kind of look like the start. Okay. And then I'll do a little bit more from the other side. So let's add some more of this paint. And then let's go in this side. And add some texture this way. And then same thing, add a little bit of water at this edge. Just to kind of blur that opening section. Oh, I yanked my headphones out of my ear. And I dropped them on the floor. I forgot the water needed to get white and I don't have a palette. Oh, I see. Okay, maybe we need a list here. Maybe we need a list to help us. Sure, okay, I've probably just got paint on my face. Okay, so the next colour is like an ever so slightly lighter version of that, which I don't know how I'm going to get. Maybe if I just like slightly blot it first. See, that's now I haven't got anything on my brush. Ah, okay, I did it, yes. Yes, okay, so just a little bit on the brush and then blot a teensy bit and then sweep. Sweep, sweep. And then cerulean. We need the cerulean. So let me mix up a bit of cerulean with what's going on here. And then let me see if I can get kind of some lines going. And then I need to add some water because that's a little bit too liney. What do you think? I don't even know if you can see the bottom. I'm touching the bottom right now and you can't see my finger, so I'm going to make the assumption that you unfortunately can't see it. Okay, let's go back into some cerulean and make this even more cerulean-y so that I can do this bit up here. Add some lines to this. Yeah, there we go. There's some lines happening. And then add some on the side, using the side of the brush. Gives you a little bit more lineage, you know? Some more lines. How's it going? Fan brush supremacy! Yeah, it does basically half my job for me. I love it. I think this is a nice compromise, that we're still getting some texture, which again, if I take some close-up pictures, you'll be able to see. But without quite going as far as we were going before. Okay. What does this need now? I'm tempted to leave the sky because I just, what's bothering me about it? I mean, it feels kind of one-dimensional, but I think that's because watercolour tends to look good when you layer it. So maybe I should just take, like, should I just do another layer? Because basically the problem is because I've got this gradient, as soon as you add something on top of it, it creates a very distinct edge. I've been watching a YouTube video on edges, don't think anything else of that. And the idea in watercolour is you can have kind of more floofy edges and then you can have more defined edges. So this is like a floofy edge right here, like you don't really see where the red goes into the blue. But then like here, there's a line, right? Hey, look. Yes, I mean, there's a YouTube video on watercolour edges. So you should check that out. So I don't know, maybe I just, okay, I'm scared, but I'm going to be brave. Maybe I just do something like this, where I just ever so slightly add more colour to like right here at the horizon line. I mean, that already, that has more dimension. That has actually helped massively. Or if I do it with a slightly dry brush, I get a bit more texture to it. Better? Yay! Yeah, better already. So maybe we just do a little bit of that. So maybe like where it starts to become greeny. Okay, let me just see if I can make this colour. It's kind of like this sort of colour. Is it that sort of thing? Is that too dark? That might be too dark. Let me make this even lighter. Do you know what I mean? Is that... What about this sort of thing? It looks a little murky. I don't know if I've mixed the right colour. Anyway, that's some texture, so it's not a problem that that's there. I don't want to ruin this, but it's tricky. Maybe I make the top of the painting a little bit darker. Because it would make sense that that would be, right? And I don't really want it as dark as the bottom, but it would make sense if it had maybe a little bit more, like a little bit like the horizon line, just define it a little bit more, maybe. This could be how I ruin it. And that's why we have a tissue, because you can just take some of that pigment and make it a little bit less intense. It needs to be a little bit more blue, I think, if I'm going to do that. That looked a little bit too kind of like the bottom. It needs to be more cerulean. It needs to be more cerulean. That doesn't look any more cerulean than it did. I feel like all I've done is give this top a weird layer that I might not be able to fix now. Oh, hello, I need a different tissue. Okay. I have literally just gone in with a tissue and smudged that. It was too dark. Isn't it strange how you paint watercolour but also manage to put different colours on the canvas? Like magic? Like magic? Does it feel like magic? It's a kind of magic. I'm trying to... Okay, what if we leave it like this and I come back to it tomorrow and see how I feel about it? Because this is already like, I just want to look at the progress between draft 1 and what is potentially our final. You know, there's been a lot of learning here. There's been a lot of learning. And every single time you do something, you get a little bit better. You know, a little bit better. What I might do is add a little bit more depth to the heron, hopefully without going overboard. I just kind of want to give its beak a little bit more colour. And I'm going to see if I can do that with sorry if you can see the top of my head. There you go, a little bit more colour. Can you tell I'm concentrating? I just felt like that should be a little bit more forward. Such focus. Yeah, I've genuinely like stopped talking for a second, haven't I? Guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to help. What's my reference? Like, okay, there's like quite a lot more darkness here. I don't want to overdo this. Because that had a really nice shape and I've kind of already gotten rid of it. Okay, I think it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Sure. Stop. Put it down. The only thing that's kind of bugging me is this, that is anyone else like, I feel like it should go to here. But I also like, I don't know. Sure. How long have I been at this? Oh, only 2 hours? Only 2 hours? I'll take it. Does anyone have like any suggestions? Like, does it feel too, I don't know. Does it feel too lacking anywhere? Like, I am wondering whether there should be more darkness down here at the bottom. Like, more of a depth. I don't know. Leave it for today, I think. Leave it for today. I don't think it lacks anything. I mean, it's just that with watercolour, you tend to do kind of multiple layers, and I feel like I haven't, other than kind of some of the ripples in the water, I kind of haven't done much here or here, and I've just added a little bit to the bird, which I think has helped, to our heron. Do we want to name the heron? Has anyone got, before I wrap up, does anyone have any good names for the heron? Sorry, I've just realised I haven't really drunk water in the last 2 hours. I think somebody did one hydrate and I took one sip and that was it. Ah! Moja! Moja! Here you go. Thank you for the streak. Yay! My water bottle. Yay! Actually, maybe I shouldn't put my water bottle over the top of a watercolour painting. Guys, thank you so much. I like alliteration. Harvey, Harry, Hader, Hannah, Harper. I have like 2 friends called Hannah, and so I feel like I shouldn't call it Hannah. But maybe like, I quite like Hader. That feels cool. Hader the heron. Kieran. That is not alliteration, but I like it. It's funny how even though the bottle isn't centered and the heron is kind of teetering on one side, it somehow doesn't feel too lopsided. Like, I think, who was it the other day that said was it you, Halef, that said it's fine because it's facing this way? I think that feels accurate. Well, guys. Well. What about Hannah but spelled backwards? Haha. Ha ha ha. Very funny. Very funny. I learned a new word alliteration. Oh yeah, I love anything with alliteration. Thank you for tuning in. For now, the name of it is Heather the Heron, because I quite like that. I think that's cool. But I will look into some other names. I don't know when I will next see you, because other than this painting, I'm kind of locking in with practice at the moment, which is not something that I'm able to live stream right now. I'm going to snooze the ad break. Snooze. The bottle is also alliteration. Love it. This is really like bothering me here. I don't want to, hang on, I don't want to ruin this, but I really don't want to ruin it. That hasn't really done anything. That hasn't really done anything. I think I'm just gonna have to leave it. I'm not a huge fan of that little section of the bottle. I thought it was an intentional shadow, yes, but I feel like the shadow makes it, like the other shadows feel like they're facing this way, and then this one comes kind of in, and it makes it look like the bottle is kind of an odd shape. Sun plus water plus bottle does create a lot of reflection. Okay, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. I'll stop touching it. I have no memory of saying that, but sure. Maybe it was also disaster. Somebody definitely said it yesterday, and I feel like they were right. Might as well draw a gold glowing bottle shaped shape. Sure. Let me just add that in right here. Thank you so much for hanging out. I do kind of like, there's some lines happening over here that we did. I keep saying goodbye and then considering adding stuff. Because my water is slightly tinged with all the colours that we've been working on, you can kind of add some lines with literally just the water. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, there she is. That feels a little more, yes. Okay, cool. Take care. Let me see if I can figure out how to raid. Is there anyone live right now that would be a good raid? If not, no worries, I can just wrap up. Let me see. Should we go say... Oh, should we go say hi to... Micah? Do you guys want to say hi to Micah? Bob Ross is live. Okay. This is co-working, so I'm sending you from art to co-working, but hopefully some of you will enjoy the vibes there. Hope you're well. Sending you heat wave vibes from the... I'm trying to type at an angle, guys. Please bear with. Okay. Do you guys mind if you kind of just send a chat message as a raid message? Is that okay? Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope this was fun. Do you guys enjoy it? I don't know. Casey Snow Art is streaming. Oh, that was one of the people I put on my list. Okay. Okay, if you guys would like to go and do art, go check out Casey Snow Art. They've been recommended. I will also go check them out because I'd like to see what they're up to. But if you want to come do some co-working, let's go say hi to Micah. Bye from my nose. Hello. Goodbye. Have a great rest of your day. Take care of yourselves, drink water, all the rest of it. And I shall see you soon. I don't know when it's going to go, but it should raid pretty quick. Okay, I don't know, bye. Ish. Have fun. Thanks for stream. Thank you. Bye. Bye. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Micah, have we made it to you? Have we made it to you? We have. Okay. Bye, guys. Have a great day. Take care.